Good morning, guys, and welcome back to my channel. Again, thank you guys for the likes, share, and follow. I appreciate it, and also appreciate all the feedbacks. This morning I just want to start with a word, and the word is counting your blessings helps focus on the good. I'm going to make some, I'm going to blend plums and some apples this morning. I'm going to do a combination. I'm going to use my blender and not my juicer. So let's get into it. I'm going to go ahead and wash a few plums. I'm going to do about 7 or 8 of them. And I'm going to do about 1 or 2 apples. If you're just joining, good morning. Good morning. Thank you guys for liking, share, and follow. I'm going to make some natural homemade juice, which I'm going to use plum and apple. And as I explained, I won't be using my juicer, but I'm going to use my blender. Plums, I'm just gonna slice them. If you guys just join in, I make some natural homemade juice, which I'm using plum and apples. Thank you guys for the like, share, and follow. Oh. Lid on. Link. This is my 7th one. So I'm gonna use 8 of them. I'm gonna use 2 apples. Okay, so I use 8 plums and I use 2 apples. Add a little spill. Everything I'm doing is optional. I'm just gonna put 1 cup of sugar, and I didn't put a full cup. Now pour my water. Guys, just join in. I'm making some plums with apple juice this morning, and I said before I wasn't going to use my juicer. I prefer to use my blender. It's going to get a little more. Okay guys, I'm gonna go ahead and strain. This is how it looks. You guys just joining, good morning, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate the likes, follow, and share. I'm making some homemade juice, which is plum and apple. I added 2 apples and 8 plums, optional to however you wanna, how much sugar you wanna choose. You don't have to add sugar. I was gonna add 1 cup, but 1 cup was too much, so I just had half. You can also use your juicer instead of the blender. you guys just join in, good morning, good afternoon. Thank you for the like, share, and follow. I'm making some homemade apples and plum juice. I use my blender instead of my juicer because this is what I love to do. And I will give it a second strain also. Okay, I'm gonna do a second straining. Just gonna pour it back in here, and I'm gonna strain it one more time. So if you guys just join in, I'm making some homemade juice, and that's apple and plum. This is my second straining. More refiner than the first time. So the second time around, I didn't have much to toss away. This is what left on the second straining. And now I'll transfer it to this rack. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Again, if you guys just join in, thank you guys for liking, for sharing. And I just made apple and plum juice. I use 8 plums, 2 apples, and I use ½ cup of sugar. Optional, you don't have to use sugar. Optional, I use my blender. I prefer to use my blender. That's what I enjoy doing. You can use your juicer. Again, thank you guys for liking, sharing, and I appreciate the views. Stay tuned for more video. Thank you guys and have a blessed one.